Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taliyah, and if you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for more. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys a girl talk, the long-awaited girl talk that the girls have been waiting for. I have done many advice videos, hygiene videos in the past, but I never had done like a sit-down girl talk video, and I'm super excited to bring it to you girls today. On my Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me some girl talk questions, some juicy girl talk questions to bring to my YouTube channel. If you have not followed my social media, make sure you follow them on the screen right now. So for cases like this where I need your opinion, your questions, you guys are able to give it to me like that. Before we get into the video, I do just want to make a side note that it is raining outside due to like the lighting and the sound and the background noises. I do apologize for that. If you hear the thunder and if you hear the rain, I do apologize for that. It's summer and it rains almost every day here, so go ahead and answer some of your girls' questions that you wanted to know. I'm gonna be your big sister today, and I'm gonna answer some of your questions, give you guys the advice, give you guys the answers, and yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the video. I'm gonna go on my Instagram, and I had actually we're gonna go to my photos because the story expired, so it's a couple days later that I'm answering them. I have some right here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and answer the questions, and yeah, I'm so excited. I really hope the rain is not bothering, like, oh my gosh, it's like storming outside. This cannot be happening. Let's go ahead and get on to the questions. First question is how to deal with insecurities, what is your go-to lip combo, and tips on staying fresh. So we're gonna like answer them like one-on-one because there's 3 questions she asked in one. First, how to deal with insecurities. Well, insecurities is life. You're gonna like, no one's perfect. Just remember that no one's perfect. Someone has some type of insecurity, from like your favorite model to like your favorite like all-time it girl. She has insecurities just as you may have insecurities. So not everyone's perfect, and someone's gonna have some type of flaw that they may not like about themselves. So just remember that. Deal with insecurities. You just gotta learn to love yourself. Deal with that is just looking in the mirror and just love yourself, girl. Like, you just gotta like say you are the baddest bitch you're walking. Have not too much of a big ego, you know, because big ego is just like, who does she think she is? Like, don't be like that. You gotta just be able to just be like, love the skin you're in. Like, you gotta love the skin you're in. You gotta understand like you're not perfect, girl, and if it's an insecurity you can probably fix. Like, let's say it's your teeth, get braces, try to do things to fix it. You gotta remember that you gotta love the skin you're in. Like, that's the biggest advice I can give out to a girl if she has insecurities and she's like trying to have a hard time dealing with them. Just love the skin you're in. Just like always think of like how the Heavenly Father made you. You like that, you just gotta love the way he made you. So the tip I would give my daughter, like, let's say she goes up with an insecurity, like, baby, you gotta love yourself. Love yourself. Understand that you're beautiful in every way possible. Just always shed like kind words to yourself. When it comes to insecurities, just love the skin you're in, love who you are, understand that you're beautiful, and accept it, and understand that the Heavenly Father made you this way, so you gotta love it. So that's number 1. I can ramble a lot. Before we get any deeper into this girl talk, y'all, 1, I talk with my hands. I'm sorry, I cannot help it. When I'm talking, I move my hands a lot. Second question, she said, what is my go-to lip combo? If you watched my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, my lip combo is in that video. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you watch that video because you'll see my go-to lip combo. And then last one is tips on staying fresh. So 1, take a shower. Big one, take a shower. Make sure you shower. You don't have to shower 2 times a day, but if you're really trying to stay fresh, understand that taking 2 showers a day will probably play a big role in that. Also, just feedback, you're not like always gonna smell like peaches and cream and honey and rose petals and just like this fresh outlook of what people may say like she smells so like. You're not always gonna stay fresh all day. There's gonna be times where you smell yourself like, okay, let me like reapply some deodorant, or like let me go ahead and shop in the shower real quick, wipe myself off, because your body is naturally gonna produce odors. But when it comes to tips on staying fresh, I would do a whole shower routine. Definitely is just making sure you change out your washcloths. I use honey pot, so that's a big thing where it helps me stay fresh down there. The tips for staying fresh, just making sure you shower, clean yourself, bathe yourself. That's like the number 1. What else I would give? Because if it's easier, like let's say you're having like, you trying to stay fresh down there, wipes, like when you're out there and it's hot out, like it's hot outside, wipes is your best friend to just make sure you're like staying fresh. And yeah, my main thing was just making sure you shower, wash your hair. Like those are the things that's gonna help you stay fresh and stay clean. Washing your body, you know, exfoliating, all that fun stuff is going to play a big role in just staying fresh and staying clean. Now, you do got to understand that you are a human. You are going to produce odor, so not every second of the freaking day you're going to smell like peaches and cream. But it's not normal smelling like the odor every single day, and you know you just like not doing anything to like freshen up on it. That's not normal. That's what I'm saying. That's where you want to make sure you're like washing your hair, keeping up with your hygiene. Things like that is going to help and play a big role on staying fresh. Next topic, she had asked, how many perfumes does a girl need? I'm a perfume addict. I will have 100. Like, I have a little tray over there that has some of my perfumes, but honestly, there's no number to it. Like, who cares if someone be like, why do you have that much perfume? Did you buy it? No, so it does not matter. As many as makes you happy, buy that perfume. Smelling fresh, smelling clean, smelling like that perfume you love. Like, oh my gosh, I love perfumes. Honestly, I feel like a girl, whatever you need, get it. But to start off, if you're trying to like build a perfume collection, I recommend just getting 3 good fancy high-end perfumes and then work from there. 3 good high-end perfumes is really what you need, and you can work from there. To answer your question, how many like girl perfumes do you need? As many as you want. But if you're trying to like get into like the high-end perfumes and trying to work your way up there, start off with 3. Like, you can get them as gifts, you can buy them for yourself. Just start off with 3. Like, if you're trying to splurge, get 3 and then work your way up, because I feel like that's a good number to start off with. How often to buy yourself love gifts? Every day. I'm really big on self-love. I'm really big on just loving myself and catering to myself. And you don't got to think of it as an expensive gift. You don't got to think of it as having a bow on it. It is always having to be so expensive. It could be honestly treating yourself to a good Starbucks drink, or like treating yourself to dessert. Like, things like that. That could be a gift that could just make you happy and feel good. For me, mine is just getting my feet done, my nails done, pampering myself, maintenance. That's the type of stuff that I love. How often? Every day, if you could. Every day, if you could buy yourself a small little gift, I guarantee you it would probably just make you feel so much better. Especially if you go through things and you just like, you're the only person you have. Like, buying yourself gifts like that can definitely boost your esteem, help you feel better, and you just understand the power of just yourself. Like I said, everyone's different. What works for you may not work for me, and what works for me may not work for you. But honestly, when I buy myself gifts, it makes me feel so good. So if you could buy yourself a gift every day, small or it can be big, whatever your budget is, baby. Honestly, buying yourself gifts every day, little things. It could be putting gas in your tank. That could be a gift. It could be finally getting a pedicure. That could be a gift. Like, any little small thing or big thing that just makes you feel happy, do it and count it as a gift. So often, honestly, every day. I would go for every day and just purchasing yourself something, doing something every day that counts as a gift. So that's what I would do, but to each its own, okay? This one, how to deal with fake friends. Talk years and years and days on this topic. How to deal with fake friends. So 1, you don't deal with them. I have this really strong intuition where I could just tell when someone is fake and not for you, and they just two-faced and they really just don't want to see you win. That's kind of why I don't have friends to begin with. I'm very solo dolo in this life we call. But how to deal with fake friends. If you're, let's say you're starting off in high school and you're trying to like make friends, but you don't know who is fake, and if they are fake, you don't know how to deal with them, simply cut them off. Like, you honestly do not deserve that in your life, girl. And fake friends are the worst, and they're just enemies to begin with. I don't suggest ever try to like refriend a friend that was fake, or ever try to like put your energy in a friend that just does not need to have energy into. Go same as relationships. Deal with fake friends, I would say just cut them off, or even just distance yourself from them and just understand, like, she fake. Like, that girl is fake. She's not even for me. So I recommend distancing yourself or even cutting them off. But if you have that strong intuition where you could just tell they're not really for you, they're not really friends with you to begin with, you distance yourself and you don't deal with them at all. Keep you from all the troubles, all the dramas, because with fake friends, it comes drama. It comes fights, probably. It comes just lies and just dramas. They just distance yourself, and if you can tell she already fake to begin with, distance. Bye. Don't talk to her. And of course, the friend will pick up, like, okay, she not even messing with me for real. So that she'll probably pick it up, he or she, whatever you're dealing with. So just distance yourself kind of each and every day. Just scoot yourself back. But if you're a strong intuition like me and you can tell, and that one little thing they do, and like, I don't know, I have this really strong feeling. I could tell when a friend is not for me, or I could tell if they're like fake. So I just take steps back. Like, I don't even deal with you. That's what I do. But for you, and the advice I'm giving you is to do the same, and don't deal with them, and step away. And you can tell when they're fake. Back up. Your gut is always going to tell you right. 100%, your gut is going to tell you right in most cases. So back away from them. Scoot. They're fake. Always remember that they were fake to begin with. So put yourself away from them. She says, should you use organic pads or tampons, or a regular brand? And like, should you use organic or just the regular brands they have out here? Say organic, but do I use organic? No. Well, organic, anything is always better for you. Just remember that. Like, anything organic is obviously going to be a little bit more better for you, better for the skin, better for your insides, better for the outsides, all in that nature. But yeah, I just say to use organic because, you know, organic is always better for you. But for most cases, like me, organic doesn't have like what I need. Like for my period, y'all, I get really heavy periods. Like, they are no joke. They're honestly, I'm in a coma for like that second day. I can't, like, I literally, it's so bad. They don't have the big pads that I be needing, so that's why I go to this one. I'll pop a little picture up. I use this one, so that works best for me. I have never noticed anything wrong with that brand, so that's the brand I use. I do prefer to use regular brand, but in the future I'll probably start stretching out and trying different brands like organic, the honey pot. I'll pop a picture of those ones too. I know the honey pot is really good. I'll probably try that in the future, but the one I prefer is the regular one. But do I recommend using organic pads? Yes. Next one is how to know when to walk away from someone and when to stay. The girlies are in distress. Girl, it is summer. We should not be in distress. To know when to walk away from someone, that's the first one. So just advice I'm just throwing out here just because it's cliche. No, this is advice that I definitely believe in. You're in a relationship, you know, you're in there for a long term, you're in there for commitment. A lot of times people are not in there for that, and you need to understand, you need to figure out what they're in there for. You don't need to just be in a relationship just to be in a relationship. Like, I mean, you may want to, but this is advice I'm giving you, so just listen for 1 second. So how to know when to stay in a relationship if they're reciprocating what you're giving out. I recommend, like, always remembering if they wanted to, they would. Like, the beyond, if they're always doing what you asked for, and it goes vice versa. Don't just think that he has to do everything and you're not doing everything. It has to work, you know, good. Like, it has to work equally. When you're in a relationship, you know, he's doing everything you asked for, the trust is there, the communication is there, the bond is there, you know, it's good. So you're gonna stay in there. To leave is a different story. You're gonna want to leave when he's not giving you that trust. It's a lack of trust. You constantly catch him cheating, or not constantly, because baby, if you catch him one time, leave. Whoever this is, please listen to me. The one time you catch him cheating, please leave. Save yourself the stress, the lies, the constant back and forth, the BS. Save yourself from all of that. When you catch them cheating, baby, leave. Stay with someone when they're like reciprocating what you put out. Am I saying that right? Reciprocating? But you know, you want to stay with someone when they're doing what they have to do, and your gut is telling you like this is really the one, like, and you pray for him and y'all do whatever to do, you know, you stay. To leave is when they're cheating, when they're lying. They're constantly just, the energy is not there no more, the communication is not there no more, that bond is not there. You're doing more than what he should do, or he's doing more than what you should do. You are too beautiful, you're too kind, you're too sweethearted to be dealing with somebody that's barely gonna just give you what you need. He's barely pushing in a penny for you. So that's when you need to know to leave. That's what I recommend, to leave when he's not giving you what you need, or giving you that relationship structure, you know. I'm talking about if you're in a serious relationship. Those little play relationships, don't expect that if it's play. But if it's serious, that's when you should leave, you know. If you know what you deserve, you know you deserve so much more, that's when you just need to leave. Like, if they're not giving you what you deserve and what you like crave in a relationship, you leave. Okay, so the next topic we're gonna go ahead and go on to is how often to shaving, and just in general tips on like shaving down there. So like, how often should shaving? So it's different for everyone. I can't say a specific day for everyone, but A general thing is like every week and a half. Now, if the girls know that when it comes to shaving down there, it grows in a blink of an eye. Like, it literally grows the next day. I fucking hate it. I am going to be switching to waxing because the shaving is not going to be working out anymore. Often to shave, it just depends. Like, for the underarms, I do every week. For my legs and stuff, I do about like every 3 to 4 days. Actually, no, every week. I do like a good every week or a week and a half, just be depending, because I love me some good smooth legs. Like, I love smooth legs. Arms and my legs, and I be having to shave them like probably every week, catching up a week and 3 days, things like that. So that's how often I do it. Often you should do it. I just think like every week and a half. Now, do not do it every day. I'm sorry to tell you, but shaving every day is not worth it, because you're just going to create yourself razor bumps and grows, and it's just going to naturally get dark down there if you're going to keep shaving. Body is there to produce hair and to grow hair. It is normal to have hair, so don't always try to shave it off so quick, damn near every day, because it's not really good for that. And shaving in general is not the best. Like, if you can afford, or if you can go to waxing and lasering, that's the best way to do it, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to waxing because I can't do the shaving anymore. And like, trying to shave every day, don't do it, because it's really just gonna cause yourself to get irritation, darkness, things like that. You do not need to be shaving every day. I recommend every week and 3 days, or to be like specific, probably every week. Give yourself that 1 day, and then the rest of the 6 days, let yourself grow the hair back out. Tips for shaving down there. So I recommend getting a fresh and clean razor. Never talk. Make sure you're changing out your razors in a good timing. Keep using the same razors you were using about like 2 months ago. Like, make sure you change your razors out. I recommend when you're shaving, always shave the opposite direction. I'm shaving upwards. You don't want to do that. You want to shave downwards so you're not creating razor bumps. Also, I recommend exfoliating the area before you start shaving. So like, exfoliate it first, and then put whatever you want to put on top, like shaving cream, or I know some people be using like conditioner, oils, whatever you prefer to use. I use shaving cream, so I'm gonna put the shaving cream on after I exfoliate, and then I'm gonna shave downwards so it's smooth, and just, that's what I would do. And then after, I will go ahead and exfoliate again, and then put whatever I want to put on top of it to just make sure it's all cute and shiny and things like that. That's what I would recommend. But tips: do not shave upwards. Make sure you're using some type of like aftershave, like this product right here, Ten Skin. It's amazing. I actually do really like that product, and it really does help with you not producing razor bumps. What else do I recommend? I recommend just understanding that you don't need to shave every day down there, and once it grows back, don't keep trying to keep shaving it, because you're going to cause yourself a whole lot of, so don't recommend that. Next, what is my love language? So first, it's the love languages are acts of service, quality time, gift giving, physical touch, and words of affirmation. So what is my love language? Quality time. When I get a boyfriend, I'm gonna want to be all up underneath him every single day. Like, I'm sorry, like, you're not gonna have any time to breathe anymore. No, let me stop. I'm not like that. I like to give each other space, because it's always important to give each other space. So I like quality time, and then if I could choose two, it would be quality time and words of affirmation. In my relationship, I would definitely look for like quality time and words of affirmation. Okay, my opinion on birth control. It's a good one. My opinion on birth control. So to begin with, I am not on birth control anymore. I was on birth control in the past when I was about like 15 years old. I had really bad menstrual cycles. That's why I was put on it. I wasn't put on it for nothing else. It was just for that. But you know, it still worked for all the benefits birth control came with. On it for about like a year. And I do not recommend it. But I do not recommend it because it made me get fat in my face. This is my opinion on it though. So this one's like truly my opinion. I get fat in my face. It made me get irregular periods, but the whole point of it was to really like regulate it and like lighten my cycle. It did the opposite, and it would really make me break out. And then it made my periods stay on for like long terms. Like I was on it for like a whole month straight, just spotting every day. Like, and if you miss a pill, like it would be like a nightmare if you were to miss a pill. So I do not recommend that. When I take the pill to it, no. My birth control that I took was the pill, or like I know there's this other one that's like looks like a shape like this. I don't know what it's called. I probably look retarded. I just told recently someone about like my birth control experience, but my experience on it was just not pleasant, and it definitely was just like, I'm never getting on this shit again. Okay, we have 2 more left, and then we're gonna go ahead and, yo, I'm sorry, I seen something on my camera that like really shocked me. So this one is how to get over a guy. I'm gonna go over my little thing, and then I'm gonna give out like the general, you know, advice. Me personally, I block them on everything. Now, is that probably healthy? I don't know, but it works for me, and I get over them like that when I block them on everything and I never see their face again. Like, that's how I seriously get over it. But for me, it works for me if I just block them, never talk to them again, never see the face again, block them on all social media sites. But how I do it, I just block them, girl. I block them, I move on with my life, and I leave it like that. Probably the healthy way to do it is how to get over them. If you guys end things in a good way, I would definitely try to stay friends with them, or still just be able to communicate with them and still have that bond where y'all can still communicate on that good level, and put your things into like better things. But the healthy way, I'd probably say do hobbies, do things that make you happy, to just really take your mind off of that person, like doing your makeup and just taking pictures, watching movies, spending time with your family and friends. Probably play a big role on just helping your mind get off of, you know, whoever you were dealing with in the past, and getting over that toxic or maybe that relationship that just needed to end. Maybe just taking yourself out and learning more about yourself, doing things that make you happy, you know, just doing things that just take your mind off of things like shopping, massages, going to the spa, doing more drives with yourself, or getting into that Bible and praying more. I definitely think that could definitely get you over a guy, or get over whatever you were going through with that person. And you never know, that relationship needed to end. Oh, you're gonna probably think about them, you're probably gonna like, you know, get their little flashbacks, get those flashbacks of y'all together, and your time into things that could just really not put your time onto them. Putting your time into stuff that not put your mind on them, like doing hobbies, taking yourself out more, spending time with family and friends, traveling, things like that could definitely help you take your mind off of a lot of things. And I know it takes my mind off of reality when I'm traveling. And praying definitely can help. When you pray about anything and you put your faith into it, it could definitely help. So if you just ask for praying and just, or not ask for praying, if you just ask in your prayer, just like, Lord, get my mind off of him, let me understand that relationship needed to end. It's better days, better future, better relationships out there for me. I'm pretty sure you can get over him, and I'm pretty sure, you know, you can just build a better version of yourself when you're doing things like that. So that's a little tip with Taliyah. If you didn't know, now you know. And the last one, period tips. I gave you guys like tips like hygiene wise, but I can give you guys period tips. Everyone's period is different. Some people periods last 7 days, 3 days. If you have 3 days, girl, you are God's favorite. Tips: making sure you shower, staying fresh. You know, we already talked about that whole staying fresh thing. You can, I recommend doing heating pads. It can help with your cramps. Make sure you're changing out your pad very frequently. Getting yourself some water to lighten up your cycle. And just get yourself some chocolate and just be on bed rest, girl. That's what I could do. Just get yourself some candy, food, and put yourself on bed rest, and give your time that time to rest. And even though you're in pain, you need that time to rest and just truly just rest your body. Okay, girlies, so we made it to the end of the girl talk. I hope today I was able to be your big sister and you got some advice or even some information that you didn't know you needed till now. So I really hope I was able to help someone out there. Make sure you all follow all my social media, which will be right here on the screen. This video, big thumbs up, and press that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for more. And if I did miss anything, or if I should have elaborated more on a topic, y'all could definitely let me know in the comments below. I love interacting with you all. And yeah, any questions, feedback, concerns, all in that nature, definitely comment them below and I would love to answer them. Yeah, just your big sister for today, and I really hope you all enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, girls.